Hi guys, again this is Eddie from Hanguk. Like I will inform you, I'm here at Lexis Korea to do Ask Me Anything. So I'm going to invite the teacher and staff and student in this beautiful classroom. Before moving forward, I would like to give you a little bit of notice about Hanguk. So first of all, the application for the university is on call. So you need to contact us right now if you are interested in Hanguk University and Hanguk University. And second of all, we are going to live in Spanish tomorrow at 5 p.m. in Korean time. So if you are interested in living and studying in Korea, please join our Spanish Facebook live video tomorrow. Like I said, it's Korean time, 5 p.m. Okay. The third or the last one, if you cannot come in like long term, like 6 months or 3 months, we have 3 weeks or 2 weeks study trips. So check out our home pages. There's a summer trip and Youth Korea for underage. If then you can check out and book now. The deadline is next month, May 31st. The spots are limited. Please contact us. And also if you have any questions, you can email us at info@gogohanguk.com. So like I said, today I'm here at Lexis Korea to do Ask Me Anything. So during the live video, if you have any questions or comments, please leave your message below about Lexis Korea. And now I'm going to invite Michelle, the marketer in Lexis Korea. Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good. We met before live video.
Yeah,
cool.
In December last year.
Oh, it's last year?
Yeah.
Okay. So for this year, I'm going to start with, because I have a couple of questions from the student, frequently asked questions. So I'm going to go one by one, so you have a better idea how to contact or how to study at Lexis Korea. So first of all, briefly, can you tell me about Lexis Korea?
Yeah, sure. So Lexis Korea was founded in August 2013 when Psy's Gangnam Style was a big hit and people's interest in Korea and its culture started to grow. And then in 2014, we won the STM Stars Awards, and that was a huge achievement for us, considering we're the first school in Korea to have won the award. And that was after a year of being in operation.
Nice.
Yeah. Lexis Korea is part of the international Lexis group, and we provide language training to thousands of students from more than 30 different countries each year.
Right.
Yeah, and we are also the biggest IELTS center in Gangnam.
Okay, the second question is how many students have studied in Lexis Korea?
Well, we have an average of about 150 to 200 students studying with us at one time.
So I guess you guys using the 11th floor and the 13th floor?
We have the 11th floor, the 12th floor, and the 14th floor.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So we also promote Lexis Korea because the nationality mix is very well organized. And there is lots of nationality mix. Can you tell me about it as well?
We currently have 32 different nationalities at the moment, and our current ratio is about 46% from Europe, 31% from Asia, and 17% South and North America, and 6% Oceania.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good. Because in general, universities have, of course, good nationalities, but Lexis Korea is one of the well organized nationality mix.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, Lexis Korea known for having many programs the topic preparation and also AM course and full-time course. Can you tell me about also the programs as well? Yeah,
definitely. So we provide Korean language programs to meet the need of different language learners depending on their levels and their abilities. So there is 2 different regular programs. One we call the Intensive Korean 25, and that's a full-time course that goes from 9 o'clock to 12:15 with an hour break in between, and then the afternoon session goes from 1:15 to 3:30. And then we also have the part-time course, which we call the Intensive Korean 15, and that's just a morning session from 9 to 12:15.
Good.
And we also have one-to-one classes, we also have evening classes, weekend classes as well. That's to cater to students who we require different schedules and needs. And then with our courses, it's good because there is no fixed terms required, and there are no prerequisites as well.
I see. Good. So what about the minimum age to join the Lexis Korea?
It would probably be around 16 and above. You have to be legal.
Sure, of course. Yeah. The reason that I ask you because like Lexis have like many activities, not just only study. So can you tell me about the activities as well?
So we also offer monthly regular activities. So we have it varies from day to day. We have free additional option services. We have daily day trip and excursions, and then we have cultural activities as well to help our students experience and learn Korean culture. So our free option services is like on Monday when our new students start with us every Monday. We take them on a short Gundam tour around just to help them familiarize themselves with the area around school. And then we also offer a student services day on a weekly basis. That's to help them with any help that they may require. It can be for new students, it can be existing students, like such as to get like mobile SIM card, and also like maybe something as simple as booking concert or airplane tickets.
Wow, that's nice.
And then it doesn't just stop there. We also introduce must-go places with our daily sort of like weekly excursions. That's to help the students see both the modern and traditional sides of South Korea so that they can learn about the history and culture here.
Good.
And obviously we also have cultural activities as I mentioned just now. We have like different workshops to help the students sort of like ease into the culture here. And for example, like the day before our student night party, we would run this Korean drinking etiquette workshop. So we teach them about like the different alcohols that we have in Korea, and then we teach them the different Korean games.
Yeah,
like
of course.
drinking
You
games
should have. You need to know how to
exactly.
drink in Korea.
Because
yes.
they'll be meeting like the Korean local students during the student night party. So that's perfect for them to sort of like get to know about the Korean drinking culture. Which obviously brings me to my next point about our student night that we hold on the last Friday of every month, where both our international students and because we also have local Korean students studying English here with us, they gather together and they go out for a big night out, having drinks and bonding over.
So basically, you guys are like naturally meet like Korean locals.
That's right. We also have local Korean students studying English with us. So it gives them a good opportunity to sort of like mix and practice their language together. Yeah. Right.
Because meeting like as 14 people, like meeting local friends is like very essential. Also, like they can practice their Korean or like some other languages with local
that's
students.
right. So we also offer language exchange events, which we call Lexis Meetup, and that really encourages our students to sort of like meet the locals here and sort of like practice their language in a comfortable environment.
Right. Good. Okay, someone who just joined our Facebook Live, this is Eddie from Gogo Hanguk. So I'm visiting Lexis Korea to do AMA, ask me anything questions, ask me anything. So if you have any questions, please leave your message below, and even later, live video, input your email address, or you can contact us at info@gogohanguk so that we can help you to find the good like Korean awesome good schools in Korea, and also like accommodation, etc. And also like Lexis has also like accommodation options. Can you tell me about the options as well?
We offer a few different options for our students depending on their budgets and their expectations as well. So our students will get to choose from either homestay, mini studio, or service apartments. The mini studios that we are affiliated with are located just a short 10 to 15 minutes walk from school, and the rooms are usually small, but they are self-contained. They are completely free Wi-Fi, basic furnishing, and a private bathroom as well. And in the building, they also have shared facilities like kitchen and laundry. That's for the mini studios, and then we also highly recommend homestay services for students who would really want to sort of experience living with a local family and sort of like experience the day-to-day life in Korea, because our homestay packages includes also meals, so they get to sort of like experience local Korean homemade meals. And last but not least, the service apartments, that's a higher standard of accommodation that we offer, and it is complete with sort of like cooking and laundry facilities. And it's just a minute away from the school. This option is slightly pricier, but definitely more comfortable.
I see. Good. So there is like many options based on their like staying, the length of staying and budget. So they can choose. So when they apply for the Lexis Korea, of course you can come to us. So if you need any kind of help for like looking for the accommodation, we and like Lexis Korea here to help you. Because like studying is the one part, and living is another part, 150 parts, which is very important. So I recommend you to use like service from the Lexis Korea. And also the price for the 2017 has slightly different kind of system, right?
That's right. So we adjusted the fees a little bit. How it works is with the regular course, which is the Intensive Korean 25 and Intensive Korean 15, the longer you enroll with us, the cheaper you'll get. Yeah, so I have a copy of how it looks like here. So the longer you study with us, the cheaper you will get.
I don't know whether you can see it or not.
If you can't see because it's too small, our fees list is available for download on the Lexis Korea website. If you scroll right to the bottom of the main page, under the header download, we have our brochure, our fees list, and our enrollment form available there as well.
Nice. So later on, after finishing this live video, I'm going to give you a link to the Lexis Korea and of course our Gohan homepage. So if you go to the homepage, there is all the information below with the price. So the longer period is the better deal for the student.
Definitely.
Good.
And you get to learn more as well.
Of course. So later on, I'm going to invite the teacher at Lexis Korea. So at that time, I'm going to go through all the educational questions. So we can just, I have a couple of more questions. So what is the average length of study at Lexis Korea?
It ranges, it varies every season. So every season is different because our peak season can sometimes vary as well. So it can be around from about 8 weeks average. But there are also students who study for a month. There are also students who just come here for a week. There can be students, we have also students who have been here for over a year. So it really varies.
I see, good. And can students extend their study? This is like one of the frequently asked questions because their plan is not sure, so they wonder like if they extend their study at Lexis Korea. Is it possible?
Yes, it's definitely possible because a lot of countries' passport holders, they're only allowed to stay in the country for 90 days.
Right.
So a lot of them come in for 12 weeks. And following the 12 weeks, what they do is they either exit the country to go back to their home country, or they can go to nearby countries such as like China or Japan or like Hong Kong, like places nearby just to exit and re-enter the country. And then you have again enable yourself to extend your stay in Korea.
Okay, so basically, if you are not sure like how long you want to study, you can come to here like Lexis Korea with a visitor visa. It's up to like 90 days. Of course, it's depends on the countries.
Yeah.
So we can give like guideline when you contact us. But anyway, you can come to here to study like a few weeks. And if you like it, you can just extend very easily, even in Korea. Oh, the other like frequently asked question is, can students stay longer in accommodation than the length of the study period?
Yeah, we have students who have inquired about that before as well. We do provide that service for the students, so we do allow them, like if they want to finish up with us and then stay a little longer to explore Seoul, we do help them with that as well. So there's no problem in wanting to stay longer at your accommodation yet.
Good. What about the minimum registration, minimum enrollment at Lexis Korea?
You have to enroll with us for at least 1 week because we do like a weekly curriculum here at Lexis. So at least 1 week, and there is no maximum.
Nice.
Yeah.
The reason that I ask you because like we also like helping students to go to universities, but universities normally like 10 weeks, 12 weeks. So someone who cannot like commit those kind of long term, they prefer like a short term, which would be like the option could be like Lexis Korea.
Definitely.
So even from the 1 week up to 12 weeks or more, if you want to like extend your study at Lexis Korea. I have last frequently asked questions. After finishing their study, can students get any kind of certificate, any kind of things?
Yeah, we do provide our students with a certificate of achievement, which I have a copy ready here.
Okay.
This is how it looks. It states the name and the course that they undertake,
Right.
and
The
the
length of
level,
the
the level that they're currently at, and the duration.
So she studied like 2 weeks
That's
at the
right.
intensive 15 hours
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, and
Nice.
she finished at elementary level.
Nice.
Yeah.
So like I said, after Michelle, I'm going to invite the teacher here at Lexis Korea to ask about the academic kind of information. So I guess this is all about the questions to Michelle.
Yeah.
There's any comments or like message below? Okay. So anytime if you want to have, if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask us. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Alright. Like I said, this time I'm going to invite the teacher at Lexis Korea and also one of the student. And this is once again, this is Eddie from Google Hanguk. So if you have any questions, please leave a message now or later. And if you can give your email address, we can contact you later. And like I said, we are like the Hanguk universities or Sangkyungan universities. The application due dates this week, either this week or next week. So you need to be very hurry. And also, we speak like different languages, like 7 different languages. So we can help you in your mother tongue. And also, we help accommodation help. So if you have any questions about the accommodation, you can ask us. And yeah. And this time, I'm going to invite the teacher and student. Yes. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hey. So this is Jinju.
Hello.
This is Kiara.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes, you got
Good.
it.
So I'm going to speak in Korean to teacher because to give you like a more better concept or ideas. And also Kiara should be in English, right?
Yes.
Where you come from?
I'm from America, so
Good.
yep, American.
When did you come to Korea then?
I came in February, so I've been here for 5 weeks total now.
5 weeks total.
Yeah.
And how long will you stay?
I'm staying for at least 10 weeks because that's
10
how I signed up for 10 weeks at Lexis Korea.
Good. So how did you find Lexis Korea?
Back at home, I was researching schools to study at in Korea, and Lexis Korea popped up. So I checked out their website, and I loved that what they offered, like their activities and things like that. So that was what attracted me to Lexis Korea.
Nice. So where do you stay now in Korea?
Lexis Korea offer accommodations and everything, but my sister lives here, so I stay with my sister.
Oh, what about your sisters living in Korea now?
Yeah, she's living in Korea. She
What's her
teaches
name?
English. Her name is Kiana.
Kiana, so
Yeah.
Kiana, Kiara.
Yes, we're twins.
Okay. Not easy name in Korean. We call it like Kiara.
Kiana.
Kiara, with like L.
Mm.
Nice. So I also have like a couple of questions for both of you guys. What about like is the most frequently asked question? What about like living cost in Korea? Is it like expensive? Is it really expensive or not compared to your country, like the USA?
Well, my hometown I lived in a city, but not as big as Korea.
Okay.
So, or Seoul, I should say. So I say it's more expensive than my city back at home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like groceries, like expensive or
Well, mainly the living because it's so small
Mhm.
and you have to pay more compared to back at home. You get more space and you don't have to, you pay like equal amount.
Ah,
So
I see.
yeah, that's what it is. Mainly the living, but shopping and everything is fine.
good. What are your favorite things in Korea?
Um,
Except studying Korean. So of course I understand you study
Studying
Korean.
Korean, yeah.
That's why you what you bring here.
Mhm.
What about like after studying? What's the other like 50%?
Other 50%, definitely the nightlife. I love the nightlife here, and shopping is everywhere. Like, and you can find deals everywhere too for shopping, which is really also nice. And also, they offer a lot of like interesting cafes, like cat cafes and dog cafes.
You've been there?
No, not yet. I'm planning this weekend.
I'm go with you.
Okay.
I'm a cat person, so of course.
We have a question. Someone was wondering what city you were from, if you'd like to divulge that
Oh
information.
yes, I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yes. Okay, cool. That's all.
Yeah.
She's from Ohio,
Yeah.
USA. So.
Thank you.
Good. Nice. So I guess like you joined the like activity for the drinking things from Lexis Korea?
Yes,
So
I
did you learn some cultural things?
Oh yes, definitely.
Nice. So
I did the meetup. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you can be like 50% Korean. If you know like, how to drink in Korea, you're like 50% Korean.
Oh yes.
That's nice. So I guess that's the other questions. Oh, the last question actually to you. Would you recommend Lexis Korea to your friends or somebody who are looking for the like Korean courses?
Oh yes, definitely I would. They help out so much and they offer a lot as well. So this definitely is a good school to go to study Korean.
Good. So she's your teacher?
Yes, my sensei.
Good, very good. Your 선생님, yes. So she's nice to you and teach well.
Oh yes, definitely.
Of course. In front of camera, you should say yes.
Yeah, hi,
Yes.
my name is Jinju, and
Okay.
I've been here for about 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, since 2014. So I'm currently teaching at beginner level.
Oh, you answered my half questions. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to speak in Korean with her because I want, like I said, I want to give you like more information. I'm trying to translate in English. I'm trying, but later on I will put like subtitle in it. So later on you would have like better idea.
I think it's okay to explain in English.
Okay. She say okay. I'm okay.
Let's try.
So you have been working here like 3 years already.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So you teach beginners level now. Okay, so third question would be, what things you concern the most when you teach?
I tend to focus on teaching my students practical expressions and useful vocabulary and accurate intonation that they are able to use on a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think like the most important thing? Like you mentioned like checking the pronunciation,
Yeah.
practical like usage in like real life.
I think practical expressions are very important because they can use every day.
Right, right. Yeah, I agree. Because even for us, our Instagram or our Facebook, I don't know whether you check it or not. We give like a little bit of simple Korean kind of words or like word of the Korean. So if you have like beginner level, you can join the video in our Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. And the other question from the student, what is the most important things to improve Korean skills?
So we believe that the most important thing is to immerse yourself in a complete Korean speaking environment. So such as coming to Seoul and studying with us.
Right.
This is Korea. Yeah,
So it tells you the reason that you come to Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. At Lexis Korea, we offer a well-structured course and that is suitable for students of all levels.
Right.
So our curriculum is designed to help our students absorb in a quick and easy to understand manner. So we also implement a strict Korean language policy.
Right.
Yeah, so all of students can speak in Korean in the class.
Only Korean.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Only Korean. Good. 한국말만? 오직 한국말. Okay, nice. All right. So I guess like not only Jinju, but also there are many teachers. How many teachers in Lexis Korea? About
including weekend and evening teachers, about 12.
12
Yeah,
teachers.
12 teachers.
And when you hire them, is there some kind of criteria? Oh yeah, sorry. Is there some comments?
Yeah, there's a question. So, are all your classes taught in Korean from the very beginning, even from beginner level? Do you only use Korean with the students starting from the beginning?
At the first and second level, if they have a question, they can explain or question in English. We can understand and explain in English and Korean. Yeah,
But for you, teaching is like only Korean, right?
Yeah. But sometimes we have to explain really specific thing. It's a very important explaining.
Right.
And then we can use sometimes in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, but usually we use in Korean.
I totally agree with Jinju. Is because if you want to like improve your Korean skills, you need to be immersed those kind of situation, and also sometimes you need to exposed to those kind of situation, and also since you are in Korea, you spend lots of money and you spend your energy and time. So I recommend you to even for your like personal life, I recommend you speak Korean if you can, of course. Good. So the teachers, yes, sorry.
Yeah, teachers.
So back in the questions.
Yeah, our teachers are very passionate and experienced and professionally qualified. Yeah, so they are very patient and detailed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we understand that all of students have their own goals. So teachers can control the curriculum and
Nice.
towards supporting our students to our best ability.
Nice, good. So there's a few more questions.
Yeah.
And before moving forward, like I said, this is Eddie from Gogo Hanguk. So if you have any questions, leave your comment or message or your email so I can contact you later. Even finishing the live video, leave your comment. We can happy to support you later. So a couple of more questions. So I believe you have been working here like 3 years, and there would be many students.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have somebody especially like memorize or like someone you in your head sometimes?
Yeah.
That would sometimes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many students that I would love to talk about, but if I really had to choose just one, so it really had to be Juji from France.
Oh.
Yeah, Juji in Korean, Jiji.
Okay.
Yeah, we call Jiji. Jiji was an absolute beginner level, so she started from foundation level, and she stayed about 3 months. So, and during the time that she was studying with us, she limited herself to using only Korean language to communicate. So she didn't
Like Kiara.
yeah, right. She
I
didn't
believe
use
so.
English nor French in school or even when she's out and about. So that helped her to progress really rapidly. So when she completed her course, so she even wrote me a level in Korean.
In Korean?
Yeah, so
That's nice.
Yeah, it's very that's really touched me.
Nice. So Gigi, you should contact her
Yeah.
and combine her. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so there's a couple of more questions. So do students need to study before coming to Lexis Korea? So students need to study beforehand?
Before the course? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because like they have beginner foundation level,
Yeah.
the big basic ones
Yeah.
was a foundation. So
Absolute beginner level.
so you don't have to study Korean before, just like with passion, you just come to the Korea, to Lexis, and you can start from basic to higher level. And also, like Michelle said, there's a couple of more programs, such as like intensive course, like an evening course, afternoon course. It's up to you to choose like based on your budget and date. And I guess this is all about the questions. And thank you for joining today.
Thank you.
I hope this helped you guys to understand what the Lexis Korea about. And also, if you have any questions, please below please leave your message. And yeah, that's all. How was it?
Yeah.
Good?
Good.
Yeah, it's fun.
어렵지 않았어요? It's easy? Nice. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining our Facebook Live. Like I said, tomorrow we are going to have Spanish Facebook Live at 5 p.m. in Korea time. So join our Spanish coordinator Sylvia. Sylvia will be with you. Okay, and also from the April, our international coordinator Nathan. Can you tell about that?
Yeah. All right. Hi everyone, I'm Nathan. I'm the International Student Coordinator at Gogo Hanguk. So starting in April, we're going to have live videos every week. We're going to have 2. So on Mondays, we're going to have Ask Me Anything videos kind of like this, where we answer all of your questions that we've been getting. And then on Fridays, I'll try to squeeze in here. On Fridays, we're going to be live on location.
And I'm gonna try to squeeze in as well.
Yeah, we're going to be live on location at our study trip experiences, like our cultural experiences
Right.
and different activities. So we can give you a tour of, say, a Korean folk village,
Right.
or places here in Gangnam. And if you saw our video recently at Gyeongbokgung, at Gyeongbok Palace, we're going to be doing a lot more videos like that during April. So stay tuned in April on Mondays. Yeah, on Fridays for the culture experience videos, and then on Mondays at noon Korean time for the Ask Me Anything videos. So we'll be pushing a lot of content out on our Facebook, and we hope to see you there.
Okay.
And if you're interested to learning the Korean language, Lexis Korea, learn Korean fast and fun.
That's nice. It does everything in like 3 seconds.
It's a quick summary.
Alright. Okay guys, bye.
Bye.
See you next time.